My name is Arthur. I'm 81 years old. That still feels strange to say out loud. I don't feel like a number. I feel like a collection of afternoons that never fully ended. There's something I keep circling in my mind. Not a single moment, more like a slow fade. The kind you don't notice until it's already gone. We stopped using each other's names. That's the truth of it. Simple, almost harmless. At least it felt that way at the time. I was married for 46 years. Her name was Eleanor. I say was, even though she's still alive somewhere, breathing a different air than mine. We didn't separate in a dramatic way. No slammed doors, no final shouting match. Just a long, careful erasing. I remember when I used to say her name, just to hear it land between us. Eleanor, I'd say from the other room, and she'd answer without words, a hum, a step, the sound of a drawer closing. Names mattered then. They meant I see you. They meant I'm still here with you. Somewhere along the way, the names disappeared. They were replaced with hey or nothing at all. Sometimes just a look, sometimes just a sigh. I don't remember deciding to stop. That's what troubles me now. It happened quietly, like dust settling. First I'd say, "Did you move the keys?" Not, "Eleanor, did you move the keys?" Just the question floating loose in the room. She did the same. "Dinner's ready." Not, "Arthur, dinner's ready." We were still speaking. We were still sharing space, but the names stayed unused, like coats left behind at a restaurant you don't plan to return to. At the time, I thought it meant we were comfortable, that we didn't need markers anymore, that we knew who we were to each other. Comfort can look a lot like distance. After she left, I noticed how often people say your name when they're trying not to lose you. Nurses do it. Doctors do it when they want your attention. Children do it when they're scared. They say it gently, like it's a thread they can hold on to. No one said Eleanor's name in this house after she went. Not even me. It felt too heavy to lift. I tell myself now that I was tired, that work took a lot out of me, that life did what it does. All of that is true, and none of it explains why I let something so small disappear without a fight. There was a morning, years before the end, when she corrected someone who called her Mrs. Collins. She smiled and said, "Eleanor is fine." She glanced at me when she said it. I didn't notice until much later what she was asking for. I think we assume the important things will announce themselves, that if something matters enough, it will demand our attention. The light changes earlier now. I notice it because there's nothing else competing for my attention. Sometimes I catch myself listening for a sound that won't come back. Not footsteps, not a voice, just the feeling of being addressed. Names do that. They place you somewhere specific in the world. Without hers in my mouth, the days blur. Morning becomes afternoon without asking permission. The mirror keeps introducing me to someone older than I expect. People ask if I miss her. I never know how to answer. Missing implies distance. What I feel is more like unfinishedness. There are things I still want to say to Eleanor. Not explanations, not apologies dressed up as reasons. Just her name, spoken the way it used to be.
like a hand resting on a shoulder without needing to explain why. I don't know if she ever noticed when we stopped, or if she noticed long before I did. That's the part I'll never be able to carry back with me. At night, when the house settles into itself, I say it once, softly, as if she might still hear it somewhere. Then I let it go. If you've stayed this long, thank you for keeping me company. You don't have to respond unless something wants to be said. Sometimes it's enough just to sit and listen, even to things that arrive late.